started yet, huh?
Fan, 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 fan. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve. What's going on, everybody? I'm a little bit late today on some CPT, but it's all good. We in the building and it's Thursday. I'm in this thing with my main. You know, my boy. Everybody, if you do know him, you know him as Black. If you know him for real, you know him as Chris or Christopher. I'm in the studio today with my partner, my brother, Big Black, aka Christopher Coleman. What's up, Brain? What's up, man?
Oh, what's up with you?
Man, it's another week, it's another Thursday, another beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Your background is nice, dog. Like it looks amazing out there, dog. Like it's you know what I'm saying, the sun is setting here in Houston. Let everybody know where you at, man.
I'm in Oregon right now, in the Portland area.
Yeah, if you ain't never been up there, you should go. The food not that great, but the scenery is amazing.
Yeah.
The scenery is amazing. So for those of you who don't know, Black is one of my closest friends, probably my best friend in the world. Black been my dog since we was about like 15, 16 years old.
Something
You
like
know what
that,
I'm
like 10th
saying?
grade.
Yeah, about 10th grade. Standing outside on the porch. And that boy just walked up and said, "What's happening? I'm Black." We've been friends ever since. That is how easily I make friends. It's usually just that simple.
Straight
Hello, how
like
you
that.
doing? We friends. We've been friends ever since, which is crazy. Like, which is crazy. But man, dog, it's a lot of bullshit going on. I do want to shout out my featured artist for the week. Shout out to the homie TD Money, you know what I mean, for sending in these tracks we're gonna be jamming to today. TD is a cool cat I know. He from down here in Houston, Texas. Hip hop artist. The brother makes some, you know what I'm saying, he makes some jammers. And if I'm playing it, it's something that I co-sign. I think it's good music and I want to share it with you all. I got some news and you know what I'm saying, just some good vibes to share today. Today, man, you know what I'm saying? But getting into a little bit of what's going on, gas is damn near $4 here. Bruh. I went to the gas station and gas was $3.86. This Texas. The gas not supposed to be that high. It's high as hell. How much is gas up there?
A little bit over 4 something. It's like 415, floating around 4. I mean, I'd expect that from Texas, like you to be surprised about that down there. Up here is like, I don't know, it's been slowly creeping up.
I mean, the West Coast, you know, y'all are screwed over there as far as like anything being just straight up. Y'all are screwed. As far as anything being reasonably priced at any specific time, it's over for y'all. Everything's expensive there. Like, but $4 worth of gas, like I'm rethinking everywhere I'm going and why I'm going there if I gotta pay $4. The gas is almost $4 here, and I don't even want to leave my house. I've been riding my bike.
Gotta reevaluate, huh?
Dog, like I know that people who are dating folks who live on the other side of town are having a tough time right now.
Ooh,
There's some breaking up going on. Like, but seriously, bro, like I know she hot. You ain't came and seen me. You ain't putting in no effort, baby. Gas is $3.50.
boys coming up with excuses and everything. Look.
Dog, like I would have every excuse in the book. Like you ain't came over here. You used to come over here 3 times a week. You live 25 miles away. Like It used to not be a thing, but like now it is. But let's go ahead and get into some of this music right quick before I hop into this news, dog. Um, this is Float by TD Money. Let's get into it.
I thought you already knew I was. It's the Egypt boy, man, you know. Baby, turn the lights low. Float away. Promise not to let you. I ain't gonna never let you go. Shorty, I promise. Never. Yeah. Baby, wanna go slow, I wanna make the rice throw. Wanna take your second tallest finger, make your ice glow. We ice so. Can you be ready for tonight, though? With Bible, we gon' be ready for our life, yo, insightful. And I know you's a light bulb, you just like to brighten on my nights, though. I just need some patience, cause the time's slow. And that she just said she wanna. And so, I wanna know that if I can take you back to Egypt, like a Kodak, but honestly, I just wanna get you pro-act, cause my ship gon' leave, whether you here or on that, I own that, I won't let you go, I want that, you won't tell you all on my posts, I'm zoned in, like please hold me close, I'm grown man, you want man, let's get on the boat and float, we can float away, put our problems in the bottle, flow through the bay. We can float away, blowing hair flowing in the breeze from the bay. We can float away, like problems in the bottle, float away. Let that shit go, baby, float away. We can float. And we gonna end it. Superstar Mango. You dead. It's the only way to do it. Where you wanna float to? We can float all the way to Egypt.
Money. What you think about that, Black?
It was smooth. I like the beat. You know, I mean, beats and stuff. I be paying attention to that. It's a cool little vibe.
Yeah. I like how he had the jazz in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I like I like the content of the song. I like, you know, how he rolled the beat. Like bro really did his thing. I think TD be doing a good job, man. I got some more TD money for y'all. You know, I get carried away. I forget to play the songs. I wanted to make sure I played the first one before I got into my groove. You know what I mean? So, first thing on my mind, Donald Trump. That boy said he was going to crumble a civilization the other day. That boy threatened to demolish all of the Iranians, like their entire what's going on here? Their entire civilization. He threatened to obliterate them.
Bro,
Now,
that's crazy, bro. Bro, hey, on some real, I completely tuned dude out. To be honest with you, because bro was
yeah,
giving me a headache with some of the like his antics and stuff. I just stopped paying attention to him. I mean, I know as an American, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be like following everything that's going on and stuff. But like bro was doing too much and like just too much outlandish stuff. So I just stopped paying attention. So what you saying to me right now is new news to me.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I get that from a lot of people, especially right now politically. Like people are like, if you're not a politico, a lot of people are like super tuned out
Yeah.
because it really don't make no sense. Like it does not make any sense. Him threatening to demolish an entire country is ridiculous, bro. Like it seemed like we in a movie, like we in a simulation or some shit like that. Like It
Yeah.
makes no sense at all. It's extremely nonsensical. And like now, he was saying like if they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz and let the oil through, that he was gonna blow them up, right? Basically. Now they did come up with a truce. They did technically come up with a truce, but both sides are saying that the other side is lying now. Like nobody really knows what's truly going on still after about like 35, 40 days and gas being damn near $5, $6 in some places, which makes no sense at all. Like I don't get it at all. Like not even a little bit. Like man, this dude like he gonna send us to war, bro. You ready to go?
Hell no. You
You
see
ready to
that?
go?
You see that pause you just took? That's part of the reason why I tuned him out. I got I got enough going on, bro. Bro, hey, got to make this money, man.
Man, he is literally drying up all the money though, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of these companies are switching to AI. They laying hella people off, like not even publicly, but privately. Like everything he doing is crashing our economy. It's making life so hard for everybody. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like nothing that is happening like makes any sense at all. And we are paying for it because who else gonna pay for it?
I mean, straight like that.
No. Like it's when he got on there and said, man, we won. We basically achieved our strategic goal in Iran. I was looking at the damn TV screen like, why you lying, bro? Why you lying, bro? Like no one even knows still to this day why we went over there. No one has any clue whatsoever why we went over there. None at all. Except for the fact that Trump want to build a resort over there. And that like all of the people who fly over there can have a nice Trump tower to go all of parlay in.
See, see, I'm not even tapped into all of this stuff, and I had a feeling it had to do with some. They was trying to get some money or some resources or something like that.
That's usually what it is. It's
Yeah.
about both. I mean, like it's capitalism, bro. Like it's the reason why we got to go to work and toil and toil and toil for other people all day long. Is because they don't want to go to work, and in order for them to raise the money up when there is no money, the best way to do that is to start a war. Start a war. War is a money machine. So now you got resources that need to be extracted. You got people who need governments rebuilt. They're gonna need loans and whatnot. So, boom, like it ain't no money in our economy. They finna tank our dollar. Let's just have a war. Why not? For a little while. That way we can raise some bread, and if we can tell the people that we fighting for your safety back home, that's basically what's happening. They all fractured in. They all fractured on the Republican side. It's all fractured. It's all jacked up for real. You got the MAGA people. You got MAGA people like Ryan who like yeah he doing a great job. And then you got MAGA people who former MAGA people. That boy Ryan he gonna be in here eventually. You got former MAGA people who are saying that they need to get rid of the president. They're trying to invoke the 25th Amendment, saying he need to go. Like, but they not finna get rid of him.
I
They just
don't
gonna
think
let him
so.
stay.
Ain't they tried that
Nah,
before?
yeah, they've been trying to get rid of him since they let him in. They let him in, then they get mad at him and they try to get rid of him. But We stuck with bruh until what? 2029?
We got a few more years.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time left. You know what I mean? Like we got
Yeah.
a fair amount of time left. Like so, everybody strap on your seatbelts and get ready for shit to be high and crazy. Cause it can't stop, won't stop. You know what I mean? Like bad boy for life, White Diddy in the office. Nah, bro,
Man.
for real though, man. Like it's really crazy, bro. It's really crazy. And then on top of that, you know, they people not having kids no more. I mean, and I'm people. I'm people. Like,
Yeah.
but there were 700,000 fewer year than 20 years ago. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, we've been living in this, so like from like the perspective of the people, like just being around people, we should like be able to see some type of change. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to say nothing outlandish right now. You hear me?
I mean, say whatever.
But I mean, if we're talking about a 20-year stretch, it's been a whole lot of changing of perspectives in the community in the past 20 years. If we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about less babies, it's less, you know what I'm saying, male and female relationships going on, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe people just being more careful because like financial situations, maybe. But I feel like most of us was mistakes anyway, and motherfuckers just like was like, all right, I'm gonna handle my business or I'm not, you know.
I mean, I
So that's
think
crazy that 700,000.
700,000. I mean, I think that
That's a big gap.
it's a lot. That's a lot of like people not being born, bro. Like
It is.
that's a whole lot of people not being born. I mean, I think that it is. I think that so one long time ago, at least I know in the black community, like people were having children younger and younger and younger. Like, you know what I mean? Like people was having kids like 16, 17, 18. By the time a lot of people's mamas was like 24, there was already like 3 or 4 of them around. You know what I mean? Right now, a 24-year-old probably not gonna have no kids at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know too many. I don't know too many like super young people that have children. Like just off the top of my head, like I don't know too many.
I fig-
Like
I figured it out.
what?
We inside. Oh, I ain't gonna say we. The kids are inside. Ain't nobody outside no more. Ain't nobody outside mingling no more. Everybody inside on these screens and video games and stuff. So like between this 20-year stretch, it's been a lot more like in the house instead of like outside
Mhm.
and playing, like, you know, interacting with people. So it's gonna be a lot less, you know what I'm saying, entanglements going on.
Which is terrible. I mean, like, which is really terrible because we definitely need more babies. Somebody need to go out and hump somebody because we need more babies. Like, y'all need to get the humping, like, because we definitely need more kids. But it's so expensive right now to just have children. Period, though. Like, it's like no one wants to do that. No one wants to do that. Like, and if you've ever changed a diaper, if you are the kind of person who looks forward to changing another diaper, you're a psychopath. And I mean that wholeheartedly. If you are a person who looks forward to shitty and pissy diapers, like just because like you love the smell of like a new baby and all that other kind of stuff, it's something wrong with you.
Might need to get checked out.
No, I would like my daughter is 4. I don't have to change another diaper as long as I live. Not saying that I won't. And maybe, you know, one day the Lord will put it on my heart for me to want to father another child. But as of right now, nah, I'm cool, bro. I
Same
don't
here.
want to do. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't. Why?
Especially
Why?
with gas the way it is. Kids
Dog.
gotta go. Kids gotta go places.
Kids got to go so many places. My daughter
Yeah.
has so many obligations. She's 4 years old. I don't even understand why she got so many obligations at 4 years old. She got to go here, there, and everywhere. Like, I don't remember being that busy as a toddler. Is that toddler?
4? I think
Is that
so.
toddler?
She might have graduated from toddler. I don't know. She
I
might
don't.
still be there.
I don't know. I don't really speak like baby age.
Me either. I'm a little bit more confident on calling a 2-year-old a toddler, but I don't know. 4 might still be there.
I don't know. I even when like she was small and people would be like, "How old is she?" and they'll be like, "24 months." I'm like, "Why the fuck are you saying that?
I ain't never got down with that, bro.
Why are you doing that? Why did you just 24 months me? Like, why are we doing that? Why can't we just use the numbers? Like, why does it have to be she's 24 months? It makes zero sense at all. Like, I don't get it. If somebody can explain that to me, like why this baby got to be 24 months instead of 2, or what is it, 36 months at 3? I can count, or I can multiply. I don't get it.
I
Like,
mean, for that right there, I think it would make more sense if somebody was like, baby was like 16 months or something like that, because like being like, I say 18 months compared to like being like 13 months is like they done developed a whole lot in between that little stretch or whatever. So I could see that, but like if somebody's saying 24 months when you could have just said 2, it's like, why are we doing this?
I mean, I don't. Even at 16 months, I'm just gonna say 1.
1, almost 2, or 1.5.
Like, yeah, 1, right? Like, let's just go with 1, right? Like, why are we complicating things for no reason? Like, who even said we needed to do that? Like, why are we even doing that? Why are we counting like that? Like, 1, like, not 1 yet. Like, you know what I mean? I can see if before 12 months, 8 months, 7 months, 3 months, that totally makes sense. But once we get to 1, why don't we stop the bullshit? I'm just saying, right? Like, I'm just saying.
I think you might need a female's perspective on this, because I think they be using that more often than anybody else.
I mean, I definitely think that it's a gender specific thing. I don't know too many men that'd be like, yeah, brother, my baby is 13 months old. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, right? Like, I could totally be wrong, but I don't know. You do know what they saying that they are trying to they tampering with raising the age for the draft.
Oh yeah, I
Now,
saw that.
you know what I mean? Like, you pretty in shape, nigga.
They trying to send your boy off the wall. Hey, they trying to send your boy off the wall, bro.
Bruh.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I I go to war for my closest partners, but like just imagine you growing up in a neighborhood, right? And they got a dude in your neighborhood that's going to war with the next door neighbor's neighborhood. And the dude was like, hey, I need everybody in our neighborhood to strap up, get whoever available to come fight this neighborhood next door.
Yeah.
And like we ain't got no beef with them. If you got an issue with them dudes over there, whoever you got an issue with, go handle that with the dude that you got an issue with. You heard me? Like we got presidents out here that's like, hey, we need some more people to go fight this war that I created. What?
Yes, sir.
Bro, throw some gloves on, do whatever you gotta do, go handle your business, bro. I don't know, maybe I'm just speaking off some not really seeing the whole scope of things, but like I don't know, I just don't like the idea of like somebody creating a problem and then like, all right, I need my soldiers to come and fight this war for me, like type shit. Like,
Yeah, no, it's totally like that. And I in the history of, you know what I'm saying, in the history of caucasity, right? Like white people have been sending poor whites and minorities into battle to fight
Yeah.
their wars forever.
Yeah.
Like for whatever reason, and you know, to justify trying to hold it down for the empire, that has just been the thing in the history of the world. Because for the most part, for all of these large civilizations that we've lived under, they've been controlled by, you know what I'm saying, older white dudes. And older white dudes beefing with other older white dudes or other fair skinned dudes. Now they plexed up, right? You got the fair skins against the fair skins, and now we in a world war. You don't never see two dark skinned people going at it like that unless they in Africa and then they fighting, but like that shit don't never leave that continent. Like, but you got the fair skins fighting, they want to blow up the whole goddamn world. So I mean, honestly, I know my blood pressure too high for me to go.
That's what you running with? They gonna
Yeah,
call.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
they gonna call you up and be like, I got a doctor's note. You heard me?
Put the sleeve on me, dog. Put the sleeve on me. Put the sleeve on me. Yeah, check my blood pressure, bro. It's too high, man. Like my doctor, I can stroke out any time. I can't do it, bro. I got Negro problems.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Who gonna send my blood pressure medicine? What if I get you know what I mean? Like who gonna help me?
Oh man.
Who gonna help me? Like you got me out there in the trench. I can't even shoot nobody on Call of Duty.
Hey.
But like, I'm terrible on Call of Duty. Like, if I can't kill nobody on Call of Duty, like you expecting me to shoot somebody across the field in a trench? I gotta take a bath every day. Like, I can't live like that. I can't go. Not me.
You gonna pull a Muhammad Ali and send you to jail?
Yeah. I go to jail. I go to jail. I totally go to jail. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. That's not happening.
Son said war or 3 hots in the cot.
Yeah. Give me 3
Going to
hots.
sleep.
Yeah. Give me 3 hots. I'm not going to war. They got me all the way bent. Like, you know, we grew up military kids. Like when it was time to graduate from high school, going to the military was not on the list. That was not something I was finna go do. I'm not finna sir nobody. Nah, not today. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not at all. Hey, I would like to man, it's a little controversial, bro. You know the African Bombada died today. You know who African Bombada is?
I've heard the name before, but it don't
He
quite
like
ring
an
a bell.
old
Like is
school,
that?
like hip hop pioneer. Um, he like came like 1970s hip hop type of
Alright.
type of deal. Yeah, man. Africa Bombada died today. He go by Bam. Rest in peace to that brother. You know what I'm saying? It's some troubling stuff that came out about him like over the years. That's why I'm saying it's a little controversial. But I did see that he died, and I did a little research on him back in the day, and listen to some of the tracks he put out and stuff like that. It was all right, like it ain't my style, right? It's that that old school shit. But he was a pioneer in the hip hop game. But they say that boy was kind of freaky.
Freaky.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
hold
If you
on,
catch my
like
drift.
he like he like Kevin Gates freaky or he like Diddy freaky?
Like Diddy freaky.
Ah.
Yeah. That's what they were saying.
What is he?
That's what
What
they.
is he most? What is he most known for? Like being one of the pioneers of hip hop, or like?
Yeah.
All right, because I know that name ring a bell. Like when I hear that, I like, what I'm saying. I know he like somebody big in that space or whatever, but like I never really listened to his music. You know?
Yeah, like so. Well, like, okay, so I'm not. Diddy wasn't accused of, for the record. Diddy was not accused of like abusing minors. But African Bombada faced multiple allegations of sexually abusing minors, coming out in 2025. Um, yeah. He was a part of a group called the Zulu Nation.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying like it's, you know what I mean. Like
Wait a minute.
damn.
So
What?
did this information come out after he died?
No.
It came out before he died,
Yes.
and it's saying that he was abusing minors, like back in the G.
Yes.
Dang.
Between 1991 and 1995.
Was it like people that it happened to that came out and said something?
Yeah, a John Doe plaintiff sued him under the New York Child's Victim Act for abuse and trafficking that allegedly occurred between 1991 and 95. And in May 2025, the judge granted a default judgment against Bombada because he failed to show up in court or respond to the lawsuit.
I'm curious about those types of situations, bro. Cause
Why
it's
so?
like, cause it's like, it's a serious situation if something like that is really happening, right?
Right.
But like, well, there's no buts. It's a serious situation if something like that happens. I'm curious about it because it's like, why now? Like, why? Like, after all of these years, I'd want to like talk to whoever like came forward. You know what I'm saying? And like, why are you saying something now? What sparked you to say something now after all of these years? Not saying you shouldn't say nothing. I'm just curious on the thought process of like, because I feel like this has been happening a lot to a lot of African American celebrities. It's like, if something happened to you, yeah, I can understand you being scared to say something or scared to speak up or whatever. I'm just curious on the thought process of like, what motivated you to say something now? Not saying it's a bad thing, just like, that thought process of like, I'm gonna say something now. I know this happened to me like damn near 20 years ago or 15 years ago, but now I'm ready to say something.
I think I think from what I have seen, right? I watch a lot of SVU,
What's that?
Special Victims Unit, Law and
Okay.
Order,
All right.
right? So, like, when people are victimized like that, there's like, it's traumatic for them.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times those people bury those thoughts and they aren't things that they like actively want to deal with because that trauma is just so damaging to their mental that a lot of times they like push stuff like that to the back of their mind so that they can exist day to day, right? So, and them pushing it to the back of their mind is actually a deteriorating agent, like to their spirit for real, because you got this super negative thing that happened to you that you put in the back of your mind and it's plaguing you. And every time like something happens that like triggers that thought, it like it's like they put up a plaster wall, and every time they have a thought about it, like it chips away at the plaster, like every time. So like more and more and more, these people are acting out. Maybe they're being hypersexual. Maybe they're being like aggressive or like violent, or maybe they're like just showing overwhelming signs of depression. Like different things like that will like manifest itself because they haven't been able to like handle the trauma that they had went through, and whether it be through guided therapy with a therapist or like church, or maybe they seen something on TV that was like made them go, you know what? Fuck this. I'm finna speak my truth. Like, well, now, you know what I'm saying? They out now they decided they wanted to say something. Like, and like I know that the people who doing the victimizing, they like, damn, why you doing that to me right now? Like, but it should happen to you anyway. You know what I mean? Like, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mystical freaky ass. I love Mystical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was the boy when Shake It Fast came out. I used to shake it fast. I was what? I used to,
Tell me what you're working.
bro, I used to love Mystical, dog. Like I smell smoke. Like I used to love Mystical, dog. You know what I mean? He a freak though.
Mm.
He a goddamn freak. It ain't nowhere for freaks to go but to jail. Like the freaks don't come out at night. They go to cell block D. That's where the fuck they go. You lock them up. God
Man.
damn it. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I think, and a lot of times, like, I think that, like, especially like as men, like we don't have these conversations and there's no safe space for us to ask questions like that, right? Like, and somebody to be able to give us a response that is one of education and not of judgment of like how don't you fucking understand this or no shit like that, so that there's more acceptance and tolerance when we are having these kind of conversations. Like, because most people, when motherfuckers ask questions like that, all they do is like say something negative or some shit like that, and that don't help foster positive conversations. It don't help nobody to be able to learn nothing. Like, because people just so emotional.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly and truly, just like extremely emotional. But you know what I mean? So with that being said, right, with the information being found that bro didn't go to court for his sexual assault case, I'm rescinding my African Bombada died today. And you know, I'm gonna act like I didn't say that. No, God bless the dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? God, God bless the dead, man. God bless the dead, man. God bless the dead. But you don't. Hey, if you's a freak, you's a chomo. No, I ain't got no love for you, player. They need to put you in a tire, like I said last week, set you on fire and roll your ass down the hill. That's what needs to happen to you. You don't do fucked up shit to women and children.
Right. You open my eyes
And
to another perspective too, because like it makes sense how like something traumatic could happen to somebody, and then like they that traumatic experience will make them like start acting a certain type of way, and then they don't even know why they acting that way, and probably finally go to therapy or something like that and figure out like, oh, it was this that happened to me that's like making me act this way, you know what I'm saying? And then feeling like coming out and saying something about whatever the traumatic experience was after that. Like that made perfect sense.
yeah, I mean, that's usually that's usually the root cause of a lot of like behaviors and stuff that like people exude. Is this something that they trying to like block out in the back of here? We all do it. Like, I've done it. I'm sure you've done it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on like what that experience was, it's not something that you want to reckon with specifically. So you decide like this, I don't want this here, right? So I need to put it back here. And they put it back there and they leave it back there and they try to live with it. But like, all dark things need light, right? Like, eventually it got to come out in order for you to be able to live in a healthy way. Like, you got to deal with that, or you going to, you know what I'm saying, bury it under a mountain of sex, drugs, you know what I'm saying, alcohol, gambling, something that is going to make you feel good, because that thing doesn't make you feel good, right? Like,
Makes sense.
speaking about people who have sensory overload, how you feel about the return of his hip hop Lord and Savior Kanye West?
I've always, I mean, I like Kanye West music. You know what I'm saying? But his return, I don't know. He getting a lot of mixed energy right now because like he just made what like 18 million on one of his shows in LA, and I think
So
he made like
much.
30 something million for two shows or something like that. My numbers could be off, but like he got that going, and then they got people canceling his shows in other countries and stuff. So it's like, you know, he's still making his money. I feel like he always gonna have a following because there's a lot of people that agree with the message that he putting out. But
Hmm.
there's
Hmm.
also always gonna be people on the other side of things or whatever. So it's kind of like his music career didn't really change because even without this controversy he got going on, It was the same thing before. You're gonna have a lot of people rocking with you, and you're gonna have a lot of people that's not rocking with you.
Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, I feel like Kanye proved the point that he is the vibe. I think that he has proven the point that he is the show. And like, it doesn't matter like, what these big companies say or these countries say or whatever, the people are saying what they want. Like him being able to make 30 to 40 million in 3 days, you know what I mean? Like in LA is a testament to that. Like people showed up, people spend their money on what they like. People spend their money on what they support.
Sold out shows.
Sold out shows. Him standing on the fake globe doing this.
On top of the world.
You know what I mean?
Even
like
with the
literally. Dog, like they canceled the festival in the UK. And that's unfortunate. And I can respect the Jewish community for standing 10 toes about theirs. I can respect that. I wish the black community would behave in similar ways. I really wish we would. Like you can see the strength in that community, and you know what I'm saying, how they use their influence to be able to get things changed in their benefit. They fought hard to make sure that boy could not come over there, but they couldn't stop him here in America. Though they couldn't stop it. Like you just you can't stop the greatness, man. Like that's Jesus West. You know what I'm saying?
Say Jesus West, huh?
No, I mean, like he is like to me, he Michael Jackson. Like
Hey,
he might
Jesus,
like
Jesus walks.
dog, like you know what I mean. He might be bigger than Michael Jackson. Like to me, like I don't know. Like Michael Jackson was big, but like Michael Jackson wasn't. And this, somebody can say I'm being blasphemous.
Yeah, you
But
might
Michael
be
Jackson, I don't know. Michael Jackson is not Kanye West, bro.
He
like
not.
he not Kanye West. Like Michael Jackson was somebody.
Yeah, still is.
But like he not Kanye West though.
Touche.
Like that's what I'm saying. I mean, We Are the World was something. But Gold Digger?
Bro, that's a hell of a comparison right there.
Yo, I'm just
Take my money. Oh man. Mike got hits like all I want to say is that they don't really care about us, and then
right.
compare that to Gold Digger.
Bro, like we could compare that to niggas in Paris. You know what I mean? Like I would like it's not like, the vibe is off, right? But if we saying like megastar for megastar, if I'm putting Michael Jackson up against Kanye West is gonna whoop Michael Jackson's ass. That's why I'm down on that hill. Down on that hill. Kanye West is gonna whoop Michael Jackson's ass. Like
you got a mic? There's a microphone? What's that?
Yeah. It's from a wireless mic when I decide to go out to the field. I don't never use it. I just decided to pick it up. But yes, bro, like yeah, for sure. Like Kanye West is the greatest. I do understand what I'm saying, that he did pull a Nick Cannon and he, disrespected the Jewish community, and, numerous other communities where he was going through his mental health battles. But he seems to be better now. Congratulations on all the awesomeness, Mr. West. It is glad that you have returned. Hip hop God. We need them jammers. Now, I will say, Bully was kind of mid.
I only heard clips. I ain't heard the whole song yet.
It was kind of mid. It was kind of mid. It was kind of mid. But like I just get so excited when Kanye drops anything. Like honestly, because the artistry around whatever it is he's gonna put together is just gonna be amazing. Um, so I'm excited about it. I know a lot of people aren't excited about it, but I'm excited about it for sure.
So
Now,
am I. I'm a Kanye fan.
while we're talking about music, we're gonna get into this next song by TD Money. It's called All I Know by TD Money. And we're gonna come right back to y'all.
I'm off that bourbon. I'm on that rated D shit. Yeah, you know. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know who told them that. All I know is that I spit the facts. All I know is that I get the racks. All I know is never cut no slack. Cause they'll take it now, run it back. And won't keep it 100 stack. And really wanna get 100 back. All I ever did was keep it P. And niggas ride me right away, I sleep. Right away, a nigga count sheep. She had me, I was sound asleep. I really know where y'all hard lie. They'll act like it's on our side. When really they didn't want all ties. Bitch niggas come in all size, all fries, no beef. Y'all guys too weak, all eyes on me. Spell that shit with a Z. My ambitions with a Z is too real to be unseen. I don't wanna be undreamed. I just need to be in every scene. I just need to be in every dream. I just need to conquer everything. I just need the honor for my steam. It's so hard to do it for the team. Alana make her do it for the green. In the club blowing off the steam. All I know is I need everything. All I know is I need everything. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know who told them that. All I know is that I spit the facts. All I know is that I get the racks. All I know is never cut no slack. Cause they'll take it now, run it back. And won't keep it 100 stack. And really wanna get 100 back. If it's 100 tracks, that's 100 facts. Tell no tales, that's 100 plaques. Really do it, put it on my back. Move these tracks like a fucking pack. Move these tracks till it fucking stack. My bank account, you know, big and fat. And any track that didn't impact ain't come from me, I can promise that. They saw my dreams and they thought to laugh. Now I'm in the spots where they want it past. In the spot, love in the dot. They fuck me over, love is a dot. Is it hot? Gotta ask the pot. No handouts, you was ass side. Crash out, you a dummy nigga. You gon' see me all across the country, nigga. All across the country like a mask. TD Money really psychopath. Fuck a hoe up on my granny.
That was All I Know by TD Money. Yeah, that was a jam. I hadn't heard that one yet.
That piece sound like it'll go crazy in the trunk.
It
Car.
was. Ooh. I got 612s. I got 612s. No. He had some thumb back there. He had some thumb back. Shout out to TD Money, man. You can find TD Money on all social media platforms at TD Money. You'll be able to find his music anywhere music is streamed. Go ahead and get into that. Shout out to the boy TD Money, man. Yo, so I want to ask you a few questions, bro, about fatherhood. I've been listening to Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. It's actually a really good book. If anybody, if you're looking for a good read, you know what I'm saying, you want to learn a little bit about the black condition here in America, I would definitely recommend Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. It is a fantastic read. And it got me thinking a lot about the things that I have been introducing my daughter to, the people, the places, right? The things that she's absorbing in her young life. And we both grew up in predominantly black spaces, right? But you know what I'm saying, as we're older and we live in a new time, our children live in a world that is vastly different from the one that we grew up in, right? And I've been thinking, more and more about like what the impact would be on, the kind of community that my daughter grows up in and the things that she sees and the people that she is around, right? And I know we talk about this a lot. And so I want to ask, my first question is, And from your perspective, what is it like being a girl dad in America to a young black girl? Like specifically, you know what I'm saying, you live in a more, white dominated place. Like, what is your experience with that? And like what are your thoughts on that?
Man, it's an obstacle course because, like you said, like we grew up in predominantly like black areas or whatever. So like trying to like navigate this space where like my dark skinned daughter is growing up around a lot of like people that don't look like her. Like
Hmm.
a lot of times the main goal is to like try to get her to love herself. You know what I'm saying? Because as kids, you try to like fit in a lot, especially like elementary school, middle school. You try to fit in. You don't really want to be the standout person most of the time or whatever. So like a lot of times you try to fit in and trying to fit in with a crowd that ain't all the way yours all the time. There could be like, you know, small things that could get in the way of that, or small things that'll make you feel like lesser than. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, I read this book called "Why Do All the Black Kids Sit Together at in the Cafeteria or whatever."
Yeah.
And it's a crazy title, but it kind of like speaks about how it is important to like be around people that are like similar to you. It's not like really preaching on like only being around people that are just like you, but like it's important to have people that are like you around inside of your mixes of like everybody else, because it kind of gives you a validation of like who you are like growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like yeah, you like when you at school or like middle school, elementary school, maybe even high school too, you're not looking at a mirror all the time. You're looking outward. Like your eyes are looking outward, so you only seeing what's out there a lot of times, and like that could have a huge effect on your view of yourself and your view of the world.
Hmm.
So like, yeah, it's an obstacle course trying to navigate this space, and it's new for me. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to like suggest books or like suggest certain like uh positive like imagery of like black women, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to put that in her face because I'm not a black woman, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's the best thing I could do is try to put like some type of positive influence in front of her face and like, hope she catch to it, because she's 12 now.
Yeah.
It's it's been some years trying to navigate this space, man,
Hmm.
and it's not easy.
So do you think so I was listening to the book, um and there was parts in the book where Dr. Anderson was saying that there are certain black people who feel that there are certain parts of blackness that are too black, right? And that kind of messed me up a little bit, right? I was a little fucked up by that because what's too black, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? And when people associate things that are too, like, what are those things that are associated with being too black, right? Like, do you think that there's ever a time, or there will ever be a time where there will be something that is too black, like for you to share or expose your children to?
With that question, we got to look at like what exactly is being black. Like when you say like something that's too black, what is black?
Yeah,
What exactly? Are we speaking about the culture? You know what I'm saying? And the goings on of like, you know, the quote unquote black culture? Is
yeah,
that what we speaking about? You know what I'm saying? If that's what we speaking about, then it's like, of course I don't want my daughter like my daughter's 12. I don't want her talking about shootouts. I don't want her talking about or like being around people that's drinking alcohol because they got a lot of issues, or like people that's, you know, smoking weed all the time because they got a lot of issues, or people that's like, in a certain type of mind state. You know what I'm saying? So like, what exactly are we speaking on when we saying something that's too black?
are those things that, like, those examples, right? Like, because when he said too black, my mind too, like yours is now, went to negative connotations of like drinking, violence, you know what I'm saying, drugs, right? But are those things inherent in blackness? Right? Like, are those things that are like, right? Like, is that too black? Like, or is he talking about like maybe like twerking? Or is he talking about rap music? Or, you know what I'm saying, is he talking about the different ways that we wear our hair? Right? Like, is it too black because it's far away from whiteness? Right? Like, as far as like what it's supposed to look like at that end? Right? Like, I know for myself, I don't think there's an aspect of blackness that I feel like I would need to shield my daughter from. But I also don't feel like I need to get any closer to mainstream America. Right? Like, I don't feel like I need to conduct myself in a way that will make me more palatable for my white peers, right? Like, I feel like I would like to be able to exist in this ecosystem as a human being, as a black man, as a person of, you know what I'm saying, color, whatever they would like to classify me in the year of our Lord 2026. But I would like to be able to live freely as a person in this space, like to be able to just do what I would like to do, like, and participate in the way that my culture has taught me to participate, instead of me having to placate to what the majority culture wants me to do. Like, I don't that that shit been plaguing me like all week ever since I heard it. It's been on my mind. Like, what is too black?
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, I don't even feel like we created this culture that we so called like the blackness of the culture or whatever. I'm not even using my words right now. But what I'm trying to say is the culture that we carry. I don't feel like we like created that or like pushed that on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like the idea that we talking about with the negative stuff we talking about. Like as far as like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, twerking out in public or like smoking weed or drinking excessively. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like we created that. You know what I'm saying? And I like the idea of that being quote unquote black culture is like we're not the only ones that do that stuff, and we didn't create that to spread it across the world or whatever. So it's like that big question mark of like what exactly is like being black. You know what I'm saying? Or like the idea of like too being too black, because like
Like,
we're
cause
not the only person that do this stuff.
what is it? Like, is it like, right? Cause depending on where you are, like in America, like where you from, like your culture different, right? Like, cause in New Orleans, it's different. Being black in New Orleans is different from being black back in Virginia, where I'm from. Being black in Virginia is different from being black from LA. Like, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so what is it about blackness that other black people are trying to protect their kids from? And like, why is it that they are, in my words, shamed of this part of like who they are, so shamed to the point where they don't want their kids to be able to even identify it if they see it.
So now you gotta ask yourself the question of like who's spreading this idea of blackness? Who's putting these ideas out there of what black is supposed to be? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like, or if you looking on the TV all the time or whatever, and you seeing certain videos and like antics or like love and hip hop, all this like all of this stuff is supposed to be considered black culture, but like who's pushing that? We do have people in our community that act like that, but we also got
Hmm.
intelligent people in our community that's handling their business. But that don't get the spotlight all the time. So like now it's like you got intelligent black people walking around here and like got people looking at them like, oh, you might be one of those people that be twerking in public and in a fancy restaurant, or you might be one of those people that like be loud and belligerent out in public, or like you got people that's looking at us like that because that's what's being overly saturated in the media. But we got a whole lot of black people in the world that like don't even act like that.
This is true. This is true.
So like we don't I say I feel like we got a whole lot of black people that's like we black, but we don't act like what they say is like acting black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 I mean, it bothers me. Like, it bothers me that there are black people who are ashamed of their blackness. Like, it bothers me a lot. Like, what's your deal? Like, what would you rather look like? What would you rather be? Like, why would you want to be anything else but black? It's fucking dope.
I think it might be because of the idea of being black and what it's being portrayed in the media. Cause like,
Mm-hmm.
we go into a store or some shit like that, and hair, they see that, they see I'm tall, you know what I'm saying, kind of big or whatever. Oh, he might be here to rob us. Why do you think that? I ain't never been in here before. My nigga Chris know me. Chris know me. He know I ain't about to rob nothing. I'm here. I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I ain't coming in here to do no type of foolishness, but somebody that don't know me from scratch or whatever, like I come in a spot and they automatically intimidated. Why are you intimidated? What type of seeds have been planted in your mind to make you think the way you thinking? And where
Mm-hmm.
did those seeds come from? That's the big question right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm chilling. I'm
Most
chilling. You know?
99% of the time.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
So
Why you crossing the street when I'm coming while I'm walking up the sidewalk? Why you crossing the street? I'm chilling.
they be having it in you?
Hell yeah, I'm in Oregon, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That was in Oregon was the first time I ever walked in a restaurant and I remember I came up there with Day Day. We was the only black people in this restaurant. We walked in this restaurant and all the white people turned around and went.
Yeah,
And
bro.
they stared at us for a long time. Like, for a long time. Like, look at that nigga up on that net. Like, they stared at us for a minute. Like, where did these black people come from and how did they find us? Like, they got us.
It's a
They-
it's a it's a seed that's been planted in their mental of how to look at us, bro. No matter what we got going on. And I had to deal with that the first few years I was out here for a while or whatever. Like, and I had to like kind of like push it to the back of my mind, bro, and like not even worry about it. Like it really like was a culture shock when I moved out here.
see? Remember you asked me that question earlier about the victims?
Hmm.
You're a victim of whiteness. See what I'm saying? You got to push it to the back of your mind. So you don't got
Makes
to
sense.
deal with it so that you can live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and those white people, they're a victim of their own fears. They don't
Makes
even
sense.
know why they scared. Everybody need a little therapy.
Touche.
So, since you did grow up in a predominantly black space, how does that shape your view of community? Like, what community is supposed to look like for black people?
What exactly do you mean? Like when you say what is community supposed to look like for black people? Like how we interact with each other or like
Yeah, like, what was, back in the day, you growing up in New Orleans, what was community like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did that look like for you? What did it feel like? What did it smell like? And like growing up, like as you got older, like what did that experience do for you as far as like how you think community should function?
that's a hell of a question. Uh my childhood was kind of rough in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Um Even though there was a whole lot of like southern hospitality going on where it's like, you got a whole lot of friendly people or whatever. It was a whole lot of like foolishness going on as amongst kids when I was like living there or whatever. It
Mm-hmm.
was it was a lot, bro. Like fights all the time, like just a whole bunch of chaos. To be honest with you,
For real.
yeah.
So it wasn't no necessarily was the community like not necessarily like close knit?
Let me see. Thinking about New Orleans East, thinking about the eight ward off of Galveston Franklin. Um, I mean, I had friends. I had some friends out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people I was cool with. There was also people I wasn't cool with. So it was like a mix, I guess. You know, if
Mm-hmm.
I had to think about it all in a nutshell, like I had some real cool partners or whatever, and then I had also had to live in an area where I had cool partners where it was like people that I felt like was my enemies.
Hmm.
So it was a mix. And like after seeing those different sides of things or whatever, growing up and like leaving that area or whatever, like I feel like things are a lot like less stressful, to be honest with you. Which is part of the reason why I'll go back to New Orleans to visit anytime, bro. But I'm not all the way sure if I'll go back there to live and just stay.
Hmm. Hmm. See, when in Virginia, where I grew up in Norfolk, it it was similar to like what you saying, right? Like part of it was like dangerous, I would say. And another part of it was very much so like southern and hospitable. A lot
Hmm.
of love, a lot of church,
Yeah,
like little league sports, stuff like that. Like a lot of people around, a lot of people who just like look like me, who are around, like doing for other people, trying to make things happen, having parties, you know what I mean? Like just kind of living. But it was a bunch of people who look like me doing for other people who look like me. And I think for me, that had the biggest impact on me because then when I left, I saw less people who looked like me. Like in everywhere we moved, there was less people who looked like me. Or like less, you know what I mean? Like less elders that I could go and like talk to and stuff like that. Like things were just drastically different than they were like when I was in what I felt like was community versus having to go from place to place to place to place and be more or less integrated into these non-black communities and learning how to be in these spaces of minority. Cause I mean, growing up, I was used to being the majority. I never knew what it was like to be like the few
yeah.
until we moved to Texas, and then it was eight black kids in my middle school, maybe nine, I think. From what I can remember, it wasn't that many of us.
What was it? A lot of white people?
Yeah, South Texas, like outside of Corpus Christi, a bunch, a whole bunch, a whole bunch. And I think for me, that experience made everything drastically different as far as my perspective on how I want my child to receive community when they get older and what kind of community I want them to be around. Because I know being, I did not like being the minority in those spaces. Like
Why did why didn't you like that?
it feels small. Like it feels small. It feels like you're not being heard and or understood. Like, and that you always have to it feel like you always got to make yourself smaller so that the people around you could, because they don't necessarily understand you, like you got to shrink yourself so they can like get the pieces of you that they can get. Does that make sense? Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, we are having some technical difficulties. I'm going to be right back. Are we black? Are we back? Black is having some technical difficulty. All right, cool. Black is having some technical difficulties right now. So we're going to cut to our last song by TD Money. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on this Friday Eve. It's been a wonderful, stressful week, but I hope everybody has been blessed, feeling good. This song is called Living by TD Money. Appreciate you, TD, for sharing your tracks with me today, man, so I can share it with the world. Love sharing music with everybody. I appreciate the love. This is Living by TD Money.
We live in the talk, but ain't talking too much. I don't know why, I just can't open up. Living my life, but I live it in rush. I don't know why, I just can't open up. No, I be talking, I'm talking too much. I don't know why, I just can't open up. That ain't my stutter, just lack of availability. Emotionally, physically, too many inabilities. We all driven, but it's all about the steering G. Grab that whiskey wheel to go and crash into an empty sea. Grab that dollar wheel to drive yourself into another league. Grab that pussy wheel to drive yourself into some self-esteem. Grab that clout wheel, lead the outfield. Baby got the BBL, I asked her, is that mouth real? That's a surface level thought, won't show my purple medal heart. 3-time love veteran, who lost every single war. Yeah, nigga, tell me what it's good for. Live my life tucked away like Glocks at every hood store. Black Chevrolets and motorcades full of wood smoke. Feeling like I'm caged, but I'm supposed to say I'm good though. I'm open. Living the talk, but ain't talking too much. I don't know why, I just can't open up. Living my life, but I live it in rush. I don't know why, I just can't open up. Every day, every night I wake up. Why, I don't know how to open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Living under the biggest rock, feeling reclusive. Feel if I don't show my face, then I'ma lose my stock. Check the price tag, we all just a number. Some of y'all free, some of y'all is in the hundreds. That's the only fee, prices of our souls. Righteous in the crisis, cause the lifestyle getting old. Broken down and bitter from the kidneys to the liver. Got withdrawals of the pussy. Withdrew every dollar just to ball on the
I wish somebody was in the comments would have told me that I was muted, but that was TD Money. That's Living. That's what I was saying earlier. You can find TD Money on all socials. That's his handle right there at the bottom. Get that boy a follow if you like the music, support the art, buy a t-shirt, buy some merch, reach out to that man, find out how you can support him. He out here doing this thing. Appreciate you, black man. My partner having some technical difficulties with his equipment today. So we're gonna have to cut the conversation short. I really hope y'all was enjoying what we was putting down. I hope you picked something up when we left it down there for your enjoyment, for your education, and for your enrichment. I love y'all. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Remember, he rose and he gonna do it again. Hallelujah. I'm out. Peace.